Hey, what's going on, fellow summoners? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another War Games episode. This is round 5 in the books. There's been a lot of crazy fights. This one was a lot of fun and insanely challenging. We had to either fight it was a unique damage over time, so we had to either fight a magic or an Iceman, depending on which part of the bracket we were in. So fighting the Iceman, there was a lot of people we weren't allowed to use. Anybody that could slough off the debuff or was immune to it. So like Mephisto, couldn't use any of those champions. We also had a 2500 PI cap, so that basically forced you into using a 3-star. On top of that, if you're in the losers bracket, there's no parrying. They did allow parries for the ice armor to knock that off, since he's technically not stunned or can't be stunned while he's got that up, but then you can't parry outside of that as long as the armor is down. So that adds another extra challenge there. For the magic, there was a lot of banned champions, but they did allow you to use a 440 4-star to kind of combat all that unique damage that you're taking from Limbo. So champions had to play around that a little bit. I'll actually point something out in one of the videos that we have coming up to kind of identify one way to kind of get around the magic Limbo a little bit without using a champion that specifically can remove it or negate it. So we're going to jump into this. The first video that I'm going to show you is of Son Goku. He's actually the guy that knocked me out of the challenge. He beat me this round. It was my second loss, so I am now officially out of the tournament. I wanted to rag on him a little bit, so I'm going to play his video first and point out just a couple key mistakes that I feel stole the victory from me. Anyway, Red Hulk's actually a really good option against Iceman for this challenge. He's building up all those Incinerate charges really, really fast. Just because of the damage that he's taking. He also has a high enough health pool that he's going to survive it. That was a big problem with a lot of your glass cannons out there. They're just not going to live through it. He does do a really good job of baiting out the level 1s, but right there he throws a heavy mid-combo, and I feel like he gets pretty lucky that Iceman doesn't just wreck him. So consistently he's getting to do an extra 180% damage on every single hit. So that's why I feel like Red Hulk is a pretty solid option for this fight. One area that I struggled with is I chose to use Ultron, which we're going to see in another video here. Ultron's not a horrible choice for this. His just low attack really grinds out this fight. It takes a little bit longer. So Goku was able to take me out by like 20 to 30 seconds, something like that, just because I was using Ultron. Right there, that heavy, Iceman resists both hits of it and does not go in for an attack afterwards. And then right here, he rushes a heavy attack from Iceman, takes him down to 5% health. I feel so cheated that didn't kill him right there. And then one last time, he takes a blocked hit coming up right here to 1% health. I really wish I could see his health pool at the end of this, because that is unreal how lucky he got to survive that. And then he takes him on out. So all in all, that was a really great fight. I know I'm ragging on him a little bit because he knocked me out of the tournament, but it was definitely well played. That type of unique damage is really hard to deal with, but I feel like he did get a little lucky that Iceman did not punish those 2 heavy attacks, especially the one that was resisted. And then I also feel a little cheated that blocked hit took him down to 1% health. I bet he had like under 50 health or something left. Obviously, I'm not going to go in there and do the math, but we'll just count it as luck that I lost that one. So, okay, from that we're going to jump into a video by Boss. Boss ran in here with Storm. It was a pretty good call. I really like his strategy for this one. I'm wondering how many attempts it took, but his goal here is to build up his level 2 as quick as possible. He's not super concerned with dishing out some damage while Limbo is active, because the main goal, like I said, is just to get to Storm's level 2. And preferably you want magic to have as much as possible. Our boy Boss here also watches the Analyzer. Got some good videos on how to do a lot of this stuff. But right here, you're going to see Boss take a lot of damage, letting the power bar stay full, baits a heavy, goes in, lands a full combo, pops a level 2, rocks out 22,000 damage with magic being full health, and ends that fight. So that was pretty impressive. That was a smart way to go. It's tough to make that type of decision, and I wonder how many times he didn't crit on that. But again, Limbo was up and everything, and he just drops him with a 22,000 damage special from a 4-star 440 Storm. So it's pretty cool to see. Next, we're going to jump into a video by Adzomatic. he used your boy Luke Cage for this fight. So Luke Cage with his exhaust up does limit some power gain. That's why he's pretty solid against Hyperion as well. So he's trying to get those exhaust stacks built up just to rock out the damage, and he's got a similar goal to get to level 2 as fast as possible. Because Luke Cage is level 2 with 5 stacks of exhaustion up. Watch this in slow motion. I thought this was so good. The timing between when he makes his final hit and Limbo wearing off, if you can tell, he's got about half a second. Just, looks so good. 7,500 damage from the final hit of the special. Rocking out that magic. About a half a second off of her popping all that health back from Limbo expiring. Some good stuff. It's good seeing Luke Cage in the mix. It's good seeing him coming back into the grind, or back into it. He was never there. It's good to see Luke Cage actually showing up and doing some work, and having a viable place on the contest. It's fun that they're doing that. Hopefully we'll see that with some more champions, several of which are in the photo behind me. Okay, so we're gonna jump over to Erkt. Erkt came in here, and I was with Spider-Man, and this is where I was going to show you a little thing with magic. I'll slow it down in a second just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so he takes magic basically to 1 bar of power. This is for everybody that's struggling with it. It does require a mastery, but he's going to wait to parry magic. So while she's stunned, he's going to push her over that bar of power to avoid the limbo. It's not guaranteed, but it reduces the chance of her limbo proccing while she's stunned. I just wanted to bring that up because I know still people struggle with Magic's Limbo. Can be frustrating. He does it again here. Unfortunately, it still pops, but that is the normal strategy that you want to roll with. Again, just like everyone else, builds up to this special 2 and pops that Spider-Man special 2 while her Limbo's active for basically 16,000 damage. And it was so nice. We want to see it one more time. So just right as Limbo's going, pops up there, special 2, knocks out that last huge chunk of health with a 16,000 damage crit, puts the magic in the trash can. So that was a lot of fun. I wanted to highlight and make sure that people saw that, because having that mastery to allow your stuns to reduce ability accuracy, defensive ability accuracy, power gain, all that stuff does really, really help dealing with Mystic Dispersion, and especially dealing with magic and her getting her Limbo procs. Okay, so we're going to jump over to a video by Panda Man Pete, buddy of mine. He's rocking out the Hulk against this Iceman. I honestly tried this fight a couple times because Hulk is just constantly gaining damage throughout this fight as his health plummets. You just have to play pretty dang perfectly because there's not a lot of room for block damage against this Iceman. Again, another trick with Iceman is try to get him pushed to a special 2. That allows him to remove his own ice armor. But right there, we just some nice level 2 action from Panda. He plays that stun. He goes balls to the wall here. Before ice armor forms, he gets off this special 1. Getting another really big stun. 4% health left because of suicides, and he just pops him on down. That was a great fight, Panda. That was really fast. I'm very, very impressed with that, and I like seeing you just go ham there at the end. It's a pretty solid strat whenever you're playing Hulk. Health's low, you got some Fury buffs up. If you're stunning the enemy, just keep it going, and you just pray that you do enough damage before Iceman pops out of that and hits you with the special 3. So finally, we're going to jump into an Ultron fight with DJ Surge. I'm gonna kind of let this play out as we go. So like I said, nothing fancy here with Ultron. He is just a consistent, decent damage dealer. He has got great survivability with the healing that he has right here. It gives you a little bit more blocked hits without having to worry about going down. But like I said, I ran it too. My time wasn't fast enough. It was about the same as DJ's was. I think he did it a second or two faster than I did too. But anyway, all in all, this was a great experience to be involved in this tournament. I hope more of you get involved as we do more and more down the road. March is going back to normal war games, so we're going to have 3 challenges with 1 monthly challenge at the end. And then April, we're going to jump back into another tournament style, where we're going to just really push the limits for what we can do. New challenges, new excitement there, and new rewards. So anyways, guys, I really appreciate you checking this out as DJ continues to play us out of here. But thank you for watching these. Thank you for the support. I'll keep making them even though I'm out of the tournament. I want to keep giving as much help and support to these guys who are running this tournament. It's been a lot of fun to handle everything and play with it. Expect more of you to join us down the road. And I will include links and stuff like that in the description so you can get involved with the Line bot and the Director Fury bot to get heads up and notifications about this. So anyways, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support through these videos. Feel free to leave a like and a comment down below. Always appreciate the subscribe as well if it's not there yet, as we'll have more and more content coming out for you. So, but there we have it. Iceman dropped with 84 hits, rocking it out and finishing up there. So like I said, guys, appreciate you guys following the channel and keeping up to date with all this. I really enjoy making this type of content, and I'm really excited for more stuff that we have coming down the road. So have a great day. Sorry, this one was a little on the longer amount, but there was a lot of really good fights there and a lot of stuff I feel like people can learn from, and we want to just promote that and get that out there to make everyone a better player, make this contest run a little bit smoother for you, maybe ease out some of those wars and other things that you're struggling with, some of the fights that are rough. It's always nice to kind of talk through it, think about other people's strategies and approaches to fights that you might not have ever thought about, going in there with a Luke Cage against that Magic or something like that, just to do all that damage. And then one thing you can do is if you know you're going to take limbo damage, you can take that first hit, proc that invulnerable, let her go ahead and proc limbo a couple times while that's up. So there's other ways around that Luke Cage can work with too. So anyways, guys, I greatly appreciate again you checking this out, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.